Hi, we are ON31. We will be performing the MerryWives of Windsor, Act 3, Scene 3.
Come! Quickly! It's the bucket kid. I wore it. Come. Here, set it down. The charge, we must be brief.
Mary, as I said before, stand here ready hard by in the brew house, and when I suddenly call you, come forth without any pause. Take this basket, carry it on your shoulders, and trudge with it in all haste to Datchet Mead.
There, empty it in the muddy ditch closest by the Thames side. You will do it?
I told them, o'er and o'er again, they lack no direction. Be gone, and come when you are called. How now, what news with you?
My master, Sir John, is coming your back door, Mistress Ford, and requests your company.
You little jackalins, are you being true to us?
I'll be sworn. My master knows not of your being here. He hath threatened to put us into everlasting liberty if we tell you of it, for he swears he'll turn us away.
How art good, boys. I will go hide me.
Do so. Go, tell my master I am alone. Remember, use your cues. We'll use this unwholesome humidity, this gross watery pumpion. We'll teach him to know turtles from jays.
Have I yet caught thee, my heavenly jewel? Why, now let me die, for I have lived long enough.
Oh, sweet Sir John.
Mistress Ford, I cannot cog, I cannot pray to Mistress Ford. Now I shall sin in my wish. I would thy husband were dead.
Sir!
I'll say it before the best Lord. I would make thee my lady.
I, your lady, Sir John. Alas, I shall be a pitiful lady.
Let the court of France show me such another. I see how thine eye would emulate the diamond. What made me love thee? Let that persuade thee there's something extraordinary in thee. Come, I cannot say thou art this and that, like many of these lisping hawthorn buds, but I love thee, none but thee, and thou deservest it.
Do not betray me, sir. I fear you love Mistress Page.
Oh, thou mightst as well say I love to walk by the counter gate, which is as hateful to me as the reek of a lime kiln.
Well, heaven knows how I love thee, and you shall one day find it.
Keep that in mind. I'll deserve it.
Ah, Mistress Ford. Mistress Ford. Mistress Page is coming at your back door, sweating and blowing and looking wildly, and would need to speak with you presently.
She shall not see me. I will ensconce me behind the arras.
Pray you do so. She's a very tattling woman. How now? Why, good Mistress Page, what's the matter?
Oh, Mistress Ford, what have you done? You're shamed, you're overthrown, you're undone forever.
Why, alas, what do you mean?
Oh, well a day, Mistress Ford, having such an honest man to your husband to give him such cause of suspicion.
What cause of suspicion?
What cause of suspicion out upon thee? How am I mistooken you?
Why, alas, what's wrong? Your husband is coming hither, woman.
With all the officers in Windsor to search for a gentleman that he says is here now in the house by your consent. You are undone.
'Tis not so, I hope.
Call upon your senses, defend your reputation, or bid farewell to your good life forever.
What shall I do, my dear friend? There is a gentleman, and I fear not for mine own shame so much as his peril.
Oh, for shame! Your husband is here at hand. Bethink you of some conveyance. In the house you cannot hide him.
Oh, how you have deceived me.
Oh, look! Here is a basket. If he be of any reasonable stature, he will creep in here and throw foul linen upon him as if he were going to bucking.
Or is it whiting time?
Send it by your 2 men and take it to the laundress and Datchet Mead.
Oh, he's too big to go in there. What shall I do?
Let me see it. Let me see it. Oh, let me see it. I'll in. I'll in. Follow your friend's counsel. I'll in.
Oh, what, Sir John Falstaff? Are these your letters, knights?
Oh, I love thee. Oh, let's be sweet in here. Oh, be away. Oh, never. Ow!
Oh, quickly, throw his clothes upon him, quickly. Oh, look at him tremble. Oh, here, take this to the laundress and fetch me. Quickly, quickly.
Pray you. If I suspect without cause, why make sport of me? Let me be your jest, for I deserve it.
How now? Whither you bear this?
Here. Here be my keys. Ascend my chambers. Search, seek, find out. I'll warn will unkennel the fox.
Good Master Ford, be contented. You wrong yourself too much.
You'll see sport of it anon.
Oh, this is very fantastical humors and jealousies.
You do yourself much wrong, Master Ford.
I must bear it.
If there be any putty in the house, or in the chambers, or in the coffers, or in the presses, heaven forgive my sins at the day of judgment.
By God, no right to. There is nobody's.
Fie, Master Ford. Are you not ashamed? What spirit, what devil has suggested this imagination? I will not hire your distemper of this kind for the wealth of Windsor Castle.
'Tis my fault, Master Page. I suffer for it.
You suffer for a bad conscience. Your wife is as honest a woman as I would desire among 5,500 too.
By God, I see 'tis an honest woman.
Well, come. I will have to let known to you I have done this. Come, wife. Come, Mistress Page. Pray you, pardon me.
Let's go in, gentlemen, but trust me. Wilmot. I do invite you tomorrow to my house for breakfast. Afterwards we'll go a-birding. I have a fine hawk for the bush. Shall it be so?
Anything.
If there is one, I shall make two in the company.
If there be one or two, I shall make it there.
Go on, Master Page.
I pray you now remembrance tomorrow the lousy nay of my house.
It is good, by God, with all my heart.
Is there not but a double excellency in all this?
I know not what pleases me better, that my husband is deceived or